Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Wednesday, February the 13th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our 100% free trading room. You do not, I repeat, you do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our room. I open the room at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. Get live on the mic a little bit after that, and I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays, and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a link for a subscription. In the body of the email, you will see a promo code. I think it's Love to Drive, love, capital letters to the number 2, drive in capital letters for instant 25% savings off the first month, only the first month of a standard or premium subscription, or the entire year of a standard or premium subscription. And the good news, though, is that if you take out a subscription today, the 13th of February, if by March the 12th, in other words, within 30 days, you decide you'd like to upgrade, say from standard to premium, or from a monthly to a yearly, you can do so, and we will honor the promo code and that 25% off. Now, I think that promo code is up today, after today. Tomorrow, there'll probably be a new one for Valentine's Day. I'm pretty sure it'll be another 25% off, though. All right, so I did a little bit of trading today, not a lot again, and probably more. I was a little more in scalp mode, but I do want to draw your attention to this one, PTX. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. We get this question all the time: is Holly or Trade Ideas in general only good for day trading? So when you see this PTX, this is today's candle. So what day are we now? Wednesday. So this is Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Okay, so that's the 6th. This was an alert from Holly on a buy. All right. Now, granted, it was a little bit choppy, the next couple of days, but this was a buy at 81 cents, and today it hit $2.19. So, realistically, if you had done this and you thought, well, maybe I'd like to hold this one and put a stop, you might have got stopped out, but maybe the low of that candle there, that would have come close. But if you've been able to hold on, that is just a tremendous move. It poked through the 200-day moving average also today. So again, I'm just drawing your attention to the fact that a lot of the Holly alerts are they are set up for multi-day runs. Do they all look like this? Of course not. But, we do see a number that will look like that. Let me just get back to the 15-minute chart. Many people took this one. Now, it's funny because in the pre-market, there was really no action. I have to give a shout out to Christopher in the room because he pointed this out kind of early. And he said, watch for the break of 135, which is the 200-day moving average. It's right there. Once it broke, I'll just put a line right there. So once it broke that, look what it did. And, it's still kind of in play. The other one that was crazy today was Diebold. I did not get into this one. Unfortunately, I didn't really see a setup for me. This is all the pre-market action, and it is an earnings play. And, right now it's traded in like 12 million shares. Let's take a look at it on the daily. I know there were some people yesterday watching it, and you can see this little pullback, and then yesterday ahead of earnings, and now look at today and look at the volume. Huge volume, dwarfing all the other volume bars. And so this, and it also popped through the 200-day moving average. So this still could be in play later on. I am going to be watching this one. Back to the 15-minute, and especially if it can look at the base right here. That's a tremendous base. So if it pops, especially if it pops on some volume, it could start to challenge that level here. And just to refresh my memory, I think this has a lot of room. Actually, let me look at the weekly chart. And please don't ask me for the weekly chart yet. There we go. So that really tells the story. So you can see it took out that level right there. You look left, and it still has a lot of room. The weekly chart, started using it yesterday. There's actually a monthly chart too. It will be in an upcoming release of Trade Ideas for you. And we've been asking for these, well, certainly the weekly chart for a long time. and it's part of the, I'm in a development version of it, so that's why you won't have it, but I'm pretty sure they will release it as soon as they're convinced that it is stable. And just want to show you this other one. This one's still working. I'm out of it. And tell you why I got into it. Many, many different ways to trade, of course. And one of the more popular, I think I have to go to a 15-minute chart to really show it. One of the more popular things that we see in the room are what we call these crosses. Okay. Now, yeah, this is sort of, maybe it was on the 15. I could have sworn there was a cross here. I am not seeing it. It might have been there. Well, anyway, it's very close to being a cross. And where the 8 EMA crosses above the 20 SMA. All right. And when that happened, no, unfortunately, I kind of more or less, well, I didn't quite, I don't want to call it a scalp. I ended up taking this one right here. When it took out that level right there. I was waiting for that. I took it right here. I think it was at 24.29, and I got out at 24.46. I had about a 4 or 5 cent stop on it, so it turned out to be a 4-to-1 risk reward. And I just was wondering if it was going to be able to get through that 50-cent level. Of course, it did, and it has kept going. So I do wish I'd held some of that anyway. But a lot of different ways. You'll hear us in the room talk about these crosses. Certainly, there was a cross on the 15. You can see it right there, but I was in earlier. I was definitely in earlier on that. But there is a cross that we're talking about. So even there, there it is. I mean, there's and it's moving up. So it's not like what we call a flat cross. This is really accelerating, that 8 EMA crossing over the 20 SMA. So I mean, even on that cross, you could have taken it, and it was above the VWAP. 2406 was the VWAP. So it had a lot of things going for it, and I know a lot of people in the room took that one. All right, definitely want to get back into the room to see if there's anything else happening. I'm sure there is. Let me just bring back the capture program. All right, so again, here, any questions for me, you can use this email address. Here's the link for the trading room, 100% free trading room. And don't forget this promo code for 25% off. Probably expires at midnight tonight, midnight Eastern time. All right, but there will be another. I know there will be a Valentine's Day code. And I think it'll be 25% off also. So I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's when I start to share my screen and get live in the mic a little after that. So I hope to see you in the room tomorrow. Everybody have a great evening. Bye-bye.